have known the weight of clothing, the way a stitch out of place can feel steel beam and pin you where you stand, make you feel trapped in your skin, make you fight just to get free, but once you pry yourself free, it all still feels like crushed organs and trampled body. I have known the weight of clothing. I have known the fear of finding things not where I left them, of waking up not where I left my body, in a room I did not leave it, with hands I did not trust it with in the first place, with hands I never chose. The only hands that I have chosen have been selfish, took what they wanted, left what they couldn't use, left only elbows and collarbones, took with them tongues and tendons. I am no longer skin, no longer soft, only sharp to the touch. So I know hands like yours well. I have known the feeling of hands that are only built to take. I have known the spark of malintended hands before. I have felt the spark of boys with matches for fingers igniting at the first sign of flammability. They took smiles and glances as reason enough to lust for friction, took the alcohol on my breath as permission to strike. I am not sorry for turning wild woman, for not living as a human pyre all over again. I am not sorry for owning my skin. I am not sorry for sensing your heat and doing whatever it took to run away from it. I live in fear of even the most innocent of hands. I am burning embers and ash. Flames do not need to know where the spark came from to recognize heat, to recognize more fuel for their itching hands. Once they are lit, flames do not feel remorse for branding innocent flesh. They only consume what is handed to them, and I have already been proven flammable. I will not be blamed for tempting fire. I will not be blamed for believing that all hands do not have to be made of matches. This is a warning to boys with matches for fingers. I will do whatever it takes. I will continue to own this body. I will turn wild woman, will use elbows and fists to protect what is left of elbows and collarbones. Your hands will not use me as kindling again. This body is not fuel for your fire. This body is flammable no longer. This body is rising again from the ashes. I have known flames, have burned all the way to the ground, and I am back again to tell you that this body will not burn again. I am back to tell you that this body is mine.
Yes.